Yo, what's up? I'm a farmer. I farm Bitcoins. My name is VoskCoin. Today, I'm gonna talk about why I'm building out a Bitcoin mining farm. And although many people think I'm a fucking idiot, hopefully you'll think I'm a genius by the end of this video. But you look at the metrics, it's like Bitcoin mining network hash rate, basically the culmination of all the Bitcoin miners out there, is hitting all-time highs, topping the charts. And Bitcoin's price just keeps tumbling and crumbling down. And then there's this freaking wanker on the web. He's like, "Hi guys, my name is VoskCoin, and I'm building a Bitcoin farm right now." And it's like, what are you doing? Like, what do you mean? Isn't Bitcoin dead? That's what the mainstream news told me, and I'm a total sheep, so I believe everything they say, even though they're like the biggest liars in the history of ever. But that's another day, another topic. So we're going to be looking at, some key metrics and narrative here. And by the end of this video, I assure you will think that I am a genius or an idiot. So stick with me to find out. I want to say that I got to say this, per someone else's lawyer. It's not financial advice. And I also want you to know that I do also work for our CMO, our Chief Mining Officer here at VoskCoin. This is her. She's pretty beautiful, pretty cool. Also super intelligent. So what can I say? She loves playing frisbee too. So. I get it. Like, you zoom in, you look at the charts, and you're like, dude, Bitcoin is looking rough. We could have a multi-year bear market. Electricity prices continue to go up across the board. It's more difficult than ever. Material prices, getting anything. I struggle to even get, contractors, vendors to even want to work with me. And everyone else is dealing with that too. And it's just kind of bullshit, kind of miserable, kind of sucks. As always, we just keep pushing forward. Luckily, Alexa works with me full time now, and so that helps big time with just basically our, day-to-day manpower with stuff, and so she can kind of man the ship, and then, or woman the ship, I guess. I know, you're upset. Get over yourself. We're talking about making moves here. You keep doing average shit, guess what? You're gonna be average at best. Most people doing average things are below average. Not everybody wins. That's called math. Didn't you guys go to school? It's like I'm the only one. I wasn't even there every time. Pretty easy math. But seriously, so bought about 100 acres, a little bit less. Super cool, super fortunate. Worked really hard for this, and building out our own mining farm. I don't care if it'd be cheaper to go to this state full of nothing to do it. I'm in Virginia. It's where I want to be. Did a lot of research, made a lot of decisions, from around here, got friends and family, whatever. Got a sweet area, got a sweet property, and now I just gotta, grab the pickaxe and get to mining. What we're gonna do to mitigate the power situation, because we don't have some spectacular rate by any means, we're gonna build out solar mining farm. Right, you're gonna have solar panels, and we're going to pay off the panels. We're gonna pay off the miners, and it's free money. Sweet. But there's a lot in between that start and finish line. But why am I doing it anyway? Some guy thinks I'm an idiot for, we farm 20 acres of corn on this property, and some guy thinks I'm an idiot for deleting an acre and putting our own building to do this stuff and whatever. It's just like, my gosh, man. Yeah, you must really overestimate how much corn is worth these days. I don't care if it's a record high. It's still a cheap crop. But here's one of the most important things. Bitcoin's been crumbling down in price, and for the first time in a while, Bitcoin miner prices have been trending down. The same miner 6 months ago is literally trading in stock, brand new, direct from the manufacturer, ready to ship. That's a big deal. The next generation of Bitmain Antminer, the XP, is now trading at a futures price, they call it, of the previous generation miners' price. I'm talking about the S19J Pro. We got the worst names ever from these freaking ASIC miner manufacturers. So if you don't know, Bitcoin is mined with ASIC miners now. It's basically the industrialization of Bitcoin mining. Way back when, a decade ago, you could have mined Bitcoin with your CPU. You can still do it today, but you'll earn a whole lot of nothing because there's some stiff competition out there. But now ASIC miners are application-specific integrated circuit miners, or purpose-built custom computers that only do one thing and mine a specific mining algorithm. In this case, it would be SHA-256, or Bitcoin's mining algorithm there. These are purpose-built machines. They're Bitcoin miners. And, we look at efficiency. How many watts does it consume, and what's terahash a second? Terahash a second is like the horsepower. It's real simple. I'm just trying to get my terahash up. So I need more terahash. But I don't want inefficient miners because it's easy to get hash, but if you burn a ridiculous amount of electricity, I'll have to eventually build out an insane solar array to be able to support this. And it's just, I'm an efficiency guy through and through. I love density. I'd rather have 10 miners that say do, 100 terahash a second than have 100 miners that do 100 terahash a second. It's also less upkeep, things to deal with, manage. I mean, there's management software that helps with things like this, but that's another day, another story. The key metric here is that Bitcoin miners are cheaper than they've been in recent history, which is a big deal. But more people are bullish on Bitcoin long term than ever before on average. There's more industrial, large-scale Bitcoin mining farms than ever. And I will struggle to compete with them. This is a slow and conservative route to take. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And Bitcoin is not going to be the only coin I mine in this farm. I'll mine Ethereum if it's still mineable. Nobody knows. They keep saying they're moving away from it. I'll mine Dogecoin. Apparently Vitalik Butt Sauce is trying to... Oh, I can't help myself anymore. Good old Vitalik buttering. Cue the booger clip! I've been stressed out a lot over the last couple of years, and the bull cycle is crazy because you can never unplug. You're just trying to make these trades every day, make the moves, trying to get these miners mine the coins. And we also operate the VoskCoin YouTube channel, so I'm trying to research and make good videos and everything like that. And I'm just trying to take a deep breath, unplug a little bit, and relax and just kind of tune out the noise. Fuck the bullshit, bearish narrative. I'll be here in 4 years, and we're gonna probably be looking pretty good in 4 years. And I'm building for that 4-year moment. I also want to build out enough mining farm infrastructure where I never have to sell miners again. Where I get a miner, I plug it in, and I mine it till it dies. And when it's dead, I'll just throw it in a corner and have it for parts. Period, right? I'll do the thing where I just make some Franken rigs, and this one's half dead, and this one's half dead, and combine them. Now we got one full, alive miner, not half dead. I was trying to come up with something more clever, but nothing came. So we got full alive, and I just lost a subscriber. Yeah, whatever, dude. I said, what? See you later, man. Hope the door hits you 10 times, 7 times, whatever. But that's the real thing, is everybody gets so stressed out and negative. Just zoom out, man. Year over year on average, everything goes up. I know, recession, it's maybe the bear market maybe it won't be 1 year, maybe it won't be 2 years, maybe it won't be 4 years, maybe I gotta wait 8 years. I'm prepared for that. I really hope that doesn't happen, but I'm prepared for that. Get some gusto, man. Where's the bravado at? You gotta make bold moves if you want bold outcomes. I wasn't kidding when I say do average things and you'll get nothing more than average results at best. Yeah, I mean, miner prices are coming down. Whips and chains and cheap miners excite me. What else do I have to say? Initially, for me personally, I'm going to pull from the grid and just get what I have up and running, expand a little bit, just kind of get a base farm situated. That's important. From there, I'll start building out the solar infrastructure and get that base farm completely accounted for. So I'm producing enough energy during the day, banking it into the grid, and then pulling it back out at night. I'd like to avoid batteries, especially up front if possible, if not just forever. I'm not looking for my 10th full-time job with this. That's also why mining is so cool. It's passive income. I want to set these things up. I want to set everything, and it's good to go. I leave it there for hopefully what is forever as far as its life cycle is concerned. I really aspire to do nothing more than just clean the filters on my mining farm buildings. We're building a mining shed 2.0, and I'm going to deploy some shipping container style mining farms as well to have, just basically more room. But looking at the current situation of everything, across the world, electricity prices will continue to rise. They're shoving electric vehicles down your throat, and you're just smiling while it happens. But what do you think is going to happen when all of these vehicles now that previously relied on gas, fossil fuels, and they are now pulling from the same electric grid that your home and everything else, and the IoT, Internet of Things, everything's an electronic now. I don't care if they're more efficient. We have more stuff pulling juice than ever before. Well, more energy is going to be consumed. And so what ultimately happens is the demand is up, supply is actually probably decreasing because they're saying don't use those fossil fuels. And that means prices going up. You literally learn that in economics 101. I barely paid attention in that class, and I got that. In all seriousness, it's a better time than ever to add solar, and you want to be just dependent of your own energy. And I'd like to have a battery set up to kind of power my home and the essentials in the case of a few day power outage and stuff like that. You look at these other countries, they cycle their power, or they have summer rates where it's super high. I mean, they have summer rates, seasonal rates and stuff, and even daily surcharges and things like that. That definitely happens in the U.S. That's not just outside of the U.S., but it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, it's a summer, we're gonna charge you a ton. Okay, it's the fall, we'll charge you a little bit less. Oh, it's the winter, you got electric heat, we're gonna charge you a ton. I don't know, I'm getting off topic. I don't really care though, because guess what? We're going to talk about what we want to talk about today. It really just comes down to energy independency. And I'm going to utilize that independent energy that I'm building out here to power my farm, power the house, and just break away. And I really want to be off grid. To bring it back to the crypto-centric focal point of the video here is Bitcoin prices tumbling down. Electricity prices are going up. Okay, there's still a lot of people mining, but people will start mining less. The hash rate will trend down, the mining difficulty will trend down, but there's a Bitcoin halving in only 2 years, which means the daily amount of Bitcoin mined will be cut in half. A lot of people still aren't paying attention to that. A lot of people are building out Bitcoin mining farms, and they don't even understand just the base level economics of this 21 million cryptocurrency and how these coins are minted and come into existence. And that's bad for other people who are building out Bitcoin mining farms. It's great for Bitcoin miner manufacturers who continue to just make record profits after record profits. Hey, I'm here for more than just the day-to-day, dollar-to-dollar bullshit. I believe in the overall mission. I'm here just to try to help power the financial revolution the best I can, running a Bitcoin node, right? Mining Bitcoin, and supporting other proof of work cryptocurrencies. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be mining VoskCoin. Maybe. But if you see any coins that impersonate VoskCoin, that's not us. There's no actual VoskCoin cryptocurrency yet. There's no Vosk or VoskCoin emailing you from a Gmail account. All right. They're even spoofing our actual VoskCoin email a bit, which is really frustrating. Our official Telegram username is @VoskCoin. It's not, at some other BS, and there's a scammer impersonating us and trying to take money from people. I'm not in your DMs trying to sell you miners. When I do sell miners, I post a thread on VoskCoin Talk, our forum, and I break down what I've got, or I just throw it up on eBay. Anyway, a little bit of a beside the point. It makes me sick to my stomach when I see, especially anyone in our own community get scammed, and above all, the worst thing possible is someone impersonating me. Like, it's just a real shitty feeling. I hate seeing people get scammed at all. I hate all these crypto scammers. What's really tough about crypto is the same thing that makes it so cool. It's a blockchain. It's immutable, right? It's permissionless. So if you send them, say, your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency, there's no refund button. There's no Bitcoin customer support, which is really cool, but also dangerous and ripe to be exploited, and something the regulators, I'm sure, will try to bring up and frame it as a negative when it's a positive. But like anything, it can be abused, just like cash, right? If I show up, I'm like, yo, give me that cash, or I'll take you out. Give me the cash! That's why governments want to push CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, because they can fully track it and control it. Whereas the digital cash we deal with now is definitely controllable and trackable but not as much as they'd like to. They'd like to have basically a 2.0 version of that. Enter CBDC. But anyway, we're not going down that path today. The summary is just that Bitcoin's tumbling down, miner prices are tumbling down, and while everything looks like the worst time ever to be building out a mining farm, I'm actually excited. I'm getting better buy-in prices, and I think it's going to continue to trend down. That's just the big difference here, is you want to buy when others are scared, whether that comes to Bitcoin miners or just even simply Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. That's the big message and takeaway. It's easy to say, it's hard to do. Kind of like just generating the fortitude to do that is difficult. That's why DCA dollar cost average is awesome. Just say you want to spend $1,000 on crypto this year, or 10 grand, whatever number you want. Divide that by 52 or 12 months, and just have it automatically go into the coins you want, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever else. I would definitely recommend a balanced portfolio that's got the two heavy hitters in there to just kind of round out your general crypto exposure. But as always, you do whatever you want to do. You can put it all on red or black if you want. You will win or you will lose. I guarantee that. So, hey, as always, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed the video. My name's Vosk. You're watching the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I'm chasing 1 million subscribers, and we're not going to get there anytime soon with these market conditions. But you can help us get a little closer. And, yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.